There was a moment when I thought money was really simple. I believe it was clear what to do about money problems. Make more money, find a better job, get a raise, and finally, life would be easier. That belief kept me going for years. Put in more effort, get better at what I do, get forward in my job. I thought that once the money came in, the stress would go away. And finally, when time came, my pay went up more than it ever had previously. I finally felt like I had reached the level I had been trying to get to. Everything looked good from the outside. A job that is stable, a way of life that is easy on the body, a pay that a lot of people would think is good. But inside, something felt oddly familiar. The same tension was still present at the conclusion of the month. The same silent questions kept coming to my mind. Why do I still feel like I'm running out of money? The numbers were greater, but the feeling was still there. And that made things much more complicated because no one gets you ready for that moment. When you discover that making more money doesn't automatically fix money problems, that was when I learned something that many professionals go through: a financial trap that doesn't make any noise, one that gets bigger with each raise. This is what lifestyle inflation means. Lifestyle inflation doesn't happen all at once. It doesn't seem like a mistake. In truth, it often seems like success, and that's why it's so risky. Because the trap doesn't show up when people are having money problems. It shows up when people finally start doing well. Picture someone starting their job in their early 20s. They don't make a lot of money. Life is easy. A little apartment, basic food items, making food at home, keeping a close eye on every cost. At this point, every dime counts. You have to think about spending, and that's why money is handled with care. But after a few years, things start to get better. Hard work pay rewards. A promotion comes. The pay goes up. For the first time, the strain of money starts to go down. There is more space to breathe. And of course, things start to change in life. At first, the changes are tiny. An apartment that's a little nicer, more lunches outside, better furniture, a phone that works faster, more ease, nothing too crazy, nothing that isn't responsible, just little things that make life easier. And to be honest, that is not a problem. People work hard to make their lives better after all. But something small starts to happen. Those little changes become normal over time. It becomes normal to order food, convenience is expected, costs go up without anyone noticing. A tiny bit here, a bit here and there. More people signing up, more services, more comfort. Nothing feels too much. Nothing seems dangerous. That's why lifestyle inflation is so strong because it happens without anyone noticing. A few years go by, another pay increase comes. Income goes up again. Everything appears like it's going well from the outside. a better place to live, a way of life that is easy on the body, a good job. But one night, something unexpected happens. A person looks good at their bank account and they feel something they know: stress. Even if they make more money than ever, they still don't have a lot of money saved up. The compensation is higher, but the money never seems to last. And a quiet question comes up: what happened to all my money? Millions of professionals go through what happened: inflation of lifestyle. When spending goes up at the same rate as income, this is called lifestyle inflation. Every pay boost means a better way of living, a home that is little better, automobile that is a little better, more ease, more comfort, and slowly, the extra money goes away into daily life. The paychecks get bigger, but riches do not. Most people don't see something crucial. Income alone does not make you rich. The difference between what you make and what you spend is what makes you rich. The difference turns into savings. Investments originate from savings. Over time, investments grow. But when income goes up, expenditure goes up too. That gap never shows up. And without space, there is no room for wealth to develop. Lifestyle inflation isn't about being careless. It's all about in your head. When people work hard and make more money, they think they deserve a better life. That emotion is very normal. The trouble starts when every rise means a better way of living. Because over time, expectations become luxuries, and habits that cost a lot of money become habits. Another powerful force behind lifestyle inflation is social pressure. As income increases, people's environments often change. Friends spend more. Social circles cost more. Vacations become bigger. Restaurants become nicer. And slowly, people start spending money not only to live well, but to maintain an image, a picture of success. But there's a difference between looking successful and being financially secure. Now, picture yourself figuring out something crucial. The pay was never the concern. The difficulty was the way of life that came with each raise. So, the next time your income goes up, something else happens. The way of life stays the same. For a little period, instead of making life better right away, the gap is safe. You save more money. More money is put into investments. And slowly, things start to alter. For the first time, money begins to build up. Lifestyle inflation does not indicate failure. Many individuals do it without even thinking about it. But being conscious changes everything because every race gives you an option. You can improve your way of life. You can also make your future better. This is because making more money can definitely make your life better. However, it does not inevitably make money. Wealth is built in silence, by forming habits, by being conscious, by the mirror choices we make when our income goes up. If you like talking about money, the psychology of money, and the hidden patterns that affect our financial lives, welcome to the Asian Broke Diary. Sometimes, the best way to make money is not to earn more. They arise from knowing the quiet behaviors that affect our money and making them different, one choice at a time.